The following is a Dowling Catholic Sports presentation on Iowa Catholic Radio. Our coverage of Dowling Catholic Sports is underwritten by Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Mercy One, the Catholic Tuition Organization, Fast Signs in Clive, Blessman International, Skeffington's Formal Wear, and Bosun the Florist. Thank you for supporting Iowa Catholic Radio.
All right, welcome to Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium Boys Class 4A Bracket 4 Sub-State Final as the Linn-Mar Marians play host to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. A win here tonight, and somebody is punching their way into the 2025 State Basketball Tournament courtside at Linn-Mar Marian, home of the top-ranked Linn-Mar Lions. Joe Stacy in for the legendary Mark Amadeo alongside Bill Hank Hankinius with all the play-by-play color commentary on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Vinny Cataldo back in the studio flipping the switches tonight as the players are out on the court warming up. About 6:51 to go before we break for the national anthem, and the Dr. Dan Ryan, the president, and our prayer from Father Reed Flood. And then we'll also talk about the sponsors, how these teams got here, team by team stat comparisons, coaches' comments, and then the starters, and then it's play-by-play. Hank Hankinius, the former athletic director at Southeast Polk and former high school basketball coach. This is what it's all about. You know, you have to beat somebody good to get into the state tournament, and the Dowling Catholic Maroons definitely have their work cut out for them tonight.
Yeah, they do. You can look up and down Linn-Mar's lineup, and that's a senior-laden starting five, 6'7", 6'7", 6'9". They've got a lot of size. They're ranked number one for a reason. And, they're coming into the game 20-2 with a 14-game winning streak. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons are coming in the game with a 15-7 record. But there's been a lot of teams who have come into the tournament with high rankings. Once you get to this game in the sub-state final, it's anybody's game. And good example, I went to a game on Saturday where second-ranked Carroll Kemper was playing Unity of LaPorte City, who had like 7, 8, 9 losses on the year. Number 2, Carroll Kemper got upset. Sorry to say that's my alma mater, but anything can happen in these tournament games, and don't look for any blowouts tonight.
And a tough trek over here, some weather, and our listeners out there listening back in central Iowa. Boy, I tell you what, it was a tough trek coming over here. Thank you, Hank, for taking the wheel, and it wasn't an easy trek getting over here.
Well, we got a lot of moisture on the car on the way over here. On that note, we've got a couple of games scheduled for tonight. Council Bluffs Lincoln was scheduled at Waukee. That game has been moved to tomorrow night due to the weather. And Sioux City East at Waukee Northwest, that game has been moved to tomorrow night due to the weather. I guess we're going to get some snow maybe later. And coming from Sioux City and Council Bluffs probably wasn't the best idea tonight, so they're going tomorrow night.
And Ashworth Vision Clinic bringing this Class 4A Sub-State Final to you, along with Blessman International. Those in the Florist getting behind the Dowling Catholic Maroons Boys State Tournament trek. The girls, we'll talk about the girls. Congratulations to the Dowling Catholic Maroon young ladies who will advance and play Thursday, 11:15. Mark Amadeo will have that broadcast. Construction Professionals, Catholic Tuition Organization, Fast Signs in Clyde, Mercy One, and also getting behind the Dowling Catholic Student Athletic squads, basketball, football, baseball, softball, Skeffington's Formal Wear. And boy, I tell you what, how they got here, the Dowling Catholic Maroons, a pretty easy trek over the Waterloo West squad, an 8-player rotation, 23 assists, low turnovers. They played on both ends of the ball.
Yeah, they took care of West Waterloo. After West Waterloo defeated Cedar Rapids, Washington 70-67 in the first round, Dowling Catholic defeated West Waterloo 75-51, bringing on their matchup with the Linn-Mar Lions tonight. You know, Marshalltown defeated Mason City in the opening round of Sub-State 4, and Linn-Mar then went on to defeat Marshalltown handily 83-48. And that sets up tonight's matchup, like we said earlier, Dowling Catholic 15-7 against the Linn-Mar Lions, winners of 14 in a row at 20-2.
And they a dominant post player underneath for the Linn-Mar Lions. Davis Kern, 498 points on the season. Boy, I tell you what, we'll get to the his statistical leader. Boy, I tell you what, David Kern. Let's go right now. 54% from the field, 22 points a game. Tyler Hilton averages 11 points a game. And another double-digit score for Linn-Mar is Tayson Neidert. The Dowling Catholic Maroons rely on Charlie Crane underneath, the junior. He averages 11 points a game, and then 11.8 points a game. Noah Martins, and then Lucas Paoli, 8 points a game. They have about an 8-player rotation. And as we talk about coming over, some notes from the head coach for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, Justin Einertson. This is a team that lost 12 seniors from last year's squad coach, Henkinius, and you know how that, you have to build chemistry. And so this Dowling Catholic Maroon squad did some workouts in the April and March, and then went on the road and played in some tournaments to build that chemistry.
You bet. And you'll hear me say this again tonight. Dowling is starting 4 juniors and 1 senior. Linn-Mar is starting 4 seniors and 1 junior. And we'll see how that bodes for tonight. I know this is a very strong junior class at Dowling, and they're not going to back down. A little bit of the experience on Linn-Mar's side, though, going into tonight's matchup.
Yeah, they have some Division I athletes. Good job. Good luck tonight. The officials will get their names out here. For the Linn-Mar Lions, 73 points a game. Dowling Catholic, 61. The Linn-Mar Lions give up 57. Dowling, 52. Field goal percentage, the Dowling Catholic Maroons, 46% from the field, 53% for the Linn-Mar Lions. 3-point attempts made, 150, 162 for the Linn-Mar Lions, 150 for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 3-point percentage, 33% behind the arc for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They rely on that. And from the other side of the ledger, 75% from behind the 3-point arc. And rebounds, the Linn-Mar Lions, they get it done. 31 rebounds per game. Dowling Catholic, 29. So everybody works hard. And, boy, I tell you what, we're looking forward to this ball game here tonight. Joe Stacy alongside Hank Henkinius. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. And what we'll do real quick is go over the starting lineups. Hank, what do you got?
Well, we're just getting ready for the starting lineups here. And for Dowling Catholic tonight, we're going to have number 2, Nathan Jenkins. He's a guard at 6'1". He's a junior. Number 3, Lucas Paoli as a guard at 6'2". At center for the Dowling Catholic Maroons will be number 10, Charlie Crane, a 6'9" junior. He's going to have his hands full tonight with that height over on the Linn-Mar side. Noah Martins, a junior guard, sharpshooter. He'll have to be hot tonight. He's 5'11", a junior guard, Noah Martins. And Maddox Coppola, a guard forward, 6'2", number 13, a junior. So the only senior in the starting lineup for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, Lucas Paoli. For the Linn-Mar Lions, they go with number 1, a senior, Tayson Neidert. He's 6'7", guard forward. Another senior, number 2, Eric Wright, is a 5'11" guard. The junior in the Linn-Mar lineup is number 5, Tyler Hilton. He's a 6'7" forward. So they got 2 6'7" forwards. Their guard, number 11, 6'1" senior, Mason Madsen. And as Joe was talking about, number 22, Davis Kern, their senior forward. He's 6'9", leading scorer on the team.
I'll tell you
lineups.
And those are the starting lineups. We're getting closer to the national anthem, and we'll send it back to Vinny Cataldo in our studio. In the studio on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Again, welcome to Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium. It's a loud place here tonight, boys. Class 4A, Bracket 4, Sub-State Final. Linn-Mar Marion, 20-2 on the season. They are on top of the strength chart. The Dowling Catholic Maroons, 15-7. And a win here against Waterloo West it gets them to this ball game for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. The Linn-Mar Lions, a big win over Marshalltown. And the winner here tonight advances into the sub-state final. Courtside, once again, Linn-Mar Marion High School Gymnasium, home of the Lions. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo, alongside Bill Hank Kenkenius with all the play-by-play color commentary in the Iowa Catholic Radio Sports Network. We're going to go ahead, take a break, send it back to Vinny Cataldo. We'll come back with more pregame Dowling Catholic Maroon basketball sub-state final. Dowling versus Linn-Mar on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio is provided by Ashworth Vision Clinic. Complete eye exams, contact lenses, glasses, glaucoma testing, and urgent eye issues. 515-440-4610. ashworthvision.com.
Support for programming funded by Blessman International. We bring the good news of the gospel to South African children and their families through faith formation and locally sustainable programs. As the Fellowship of Christian Athletes location for all South Africa, our Sports for Christ complex provides student access to friendly competition where discipline and dedication are developed. Learn how you can support programs like Sports for Christ or experience the hands-on engagement of a mission trip at blessmaninternational.org.
Support for programming is provided by Construction Professionals, serving customers through a proven process, creating unique design, functionality, and artistic beauty. Construction Professionals is a Catholic family business built on a strong foundation. cpcustomhomes.com.
Hey, love the new bumper music. Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium boys, Class 4A, Bracket 4, Sub-State Final. Linn-Mar Marion Lions playing host for the Dowling Catholic Maroons tonight. The winner will punch their ticket to the state tournament. Courtside, Linn-Mar Marion High School Gymnasium. It's a rowdy, ruckus place tonight. Joe Stacy in for the legendary Mark Amadeo. Bill Hank Kenkenius with all the color commentary on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Vinny Cataldo is back in our studio, and as we come to the national anthem, we'll take a break, come back with the prayer and a word from Dr. Dan Ryan, the president of Dowling Catholic High School, in our pregame prayer with Father Reed Flood. You're listening to Dowling Catholic Basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Catholic High School, and welcome to another season of exciting Dowling High School basketball. We are proud to be partners with Iowa Catholic Radio, not only broadcasting basketball, but also being partners in preparing Christ-centered leaders for life. Go Maroons!
Hello, my name is Father Reed Flood. Let us pray together for the coaches, players, and trainers for this athletic competition this evening. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all your gifts. We ask that you bless all those involved in this athletic competition this evening. We ask that you keep them safe and that they show good sportsmanship. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Saint Sebastian, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
KWKY Des Moines, KIHS Adel, KDVM Mason City, KCSL Spencer.
And there it is, folks. The national anthem is in the book. Vinny Cataldo back in our Iowa Catholic Radio studios. And the Iowa Catholic Radio Network, we are set courtside from Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium. Boys Class 4A Sub-State Final as the Linn-Mar Marion Lions 20-2 coming in, taking on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Leading the charge, Justin Ierson. For the Dowling Catholic Maroons in his second year. Christopher Robertson on the other side. James Nehoff, Zachary Nicholson, Kevin O'Hare, the assistant coaches for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. The Dowling Catholic Maroons take center court here in their purple tops, maroon bottoms, white numbers, and black trim. The Linn-Mar Lions in their white tops, white bottoms, red numbers, and black trim. And they'll tip it up center court is Leo Pagano. For the Linn-Mar Lions, Davis Kern and Charlie Crane. Linn-Mar Lions have the basketball. They shoot the bucket to our left. left baseline, now back up to the top. Man-to-man defense being played by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Short baseline shot, up no good by Tyler Hilton. Rebound, come down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. The Maroons shoot the bucket to my right as we sit courtside. Top of the key with the basketball is Maddox Capola. Drives away, followed up by Charlie Crane. Puts it home good for the putback, 2-0 Dowling.
Nice move by Charlie Crane on the follow. I thought the guy was going to make the layup, but Charlie came flying in. Charlie with a steal.
Eric Wright comes up with it, or Charlie Crane comes up with a steal, takes it left to right, takes it to the rack, and will be rewarded with 2. There's going to be a foul on the play, so the Dowling Catholic Maroons off to a good start.
Yeah, Charlie's made a couple of nice plays. He got out high above the line there, and he made a good defensive play on the Linn-Mar big man. Got fouled.
Foul before the shot, so the Dowling Catholic Maroons have it behind the perimeter near side. That's Martins against a man-to-man defense. Keeps the dribble, 2-0, 7:06 left to go first quarter. Charlie Crane, top of the key, gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins in the lane, left-handed scoop shot off the glass. Good, 4-0 Dowling Catholic.
That was a nice move. He got it up over number 5 for Linn-Mar, Tyler Hilton, their junior at 6'7". Nice drive. The Dowling with a fast start.
So somebody's keeping score here. Here we go. Dowling Catholic has the basketball. Davis Kearns in the paint, the big 6'11" kid. A Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. The 6'9" senior knocks it down in the paint. Linn-Mar has their first points of the ball game, trail 4-2.
Good contest by Charlie Crane in there, though. That wasn't an easy shot, but the kid just converted.
So here we go. Dowling has the basketball, top of the key with it. Maddox Capola. Capola gives it to Charlie Crane in the paint. Goes up strong. Off the defender. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Payson Niter for the Linn-Mar Lions. They shoot the bucket to our left. Right baseline with the basketball. Tyler Hilton, the ball is stolen away.
Nice
Dowling
block.
Catholic will come up with it.
Charlie Crane on the block there. That was awesome.
Maddox Capola has the basketball and the lead for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 4-2, 5:53 left to go. Charlie Crane, top of the key. They give it to Nathan Jenkins. Jenkins drives in the paint. Goes up strong off the glass, right side. 6-2, Dowling Catholic.
Dowling's guards are penetrating inside and made a couple of nice layups here.
So Dowling Catholic has a 6-2 lead with 5:34 left to go with the basketball. Davis Kern takes it to the rack. The long, lanky kid, the 6'9" senior, in the paint. A layup and foul. Got it to go. So, and one to get back within one for the Linn-Mar Lions with 5:31 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Kern took it from the top of the key there on Crane. Took it to the hoop. They're both about equal in size, Crane and Kern, but Kern has got a little bit more muscle, a little bit more weight, which he's going to try to use to his advantage on Charlie Crane tonight.
And he knocks down the free throw, the big 6'9" forward, the senior. 6-5, Dowling on top, 5:28 left to go, first quarter. Dowling shoots at the bucket to our right. Score 6-5 again, underneath, top of the key, Charlie Crane, three ball. The ball is tipped and saved by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And that's Nathan Jenkins, tries to save it in underneath the bucket, tries to get it to the top of the key, and it goes out of bounds. So the crowd here for the Linn-Mar Marion Lions on their feet. They are the favorite to win this basketball game. They have the bucket, shoot the bucket to our left, the basketball. Payson Niter. Niter gets it to the top of the key to Hilton. Hilton, right wing to right, kicks it out left side. Ball is knocked away, and last touch by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. On defense over there was Maddox Capola. Capola on the court along with Nathan Jenkins. Noah Martins. Lucas Paola, here we go. Linn-Mar has the basketball. Down by one, 6-5, three ball on its way. No good. Rebound comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Lucas Paoli dribbles it to the left side for the Dowling Catholic Maroons in their forecourt. Takes it to the baseline. Spinning, running, jumper. Got it to go in the paint. Lucas Paoli means business.
Once again, the Dowling guards are penetrating on the Linn-Mar defense. 8 points for the Maroons. 6 of them are layups.
So here we go. Hank Kenkenius on the scoring and the color commentary. Three ball on its way for the Linn-Mar Lions, and the big fella, Davis Kern from the right side behind the arc, the 6'9" senior knocked it down. We're all knotted up at 8 apiece. 4:11 left to go in the first quarter with the basketball. Nathan Jenkins drives the lane. A scoop shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Payson Neidert for the Linn-Mar Lions. We're up ahead with it. That's Davis Kern. Gets it to the left side. 3 ball on its way. No good by Mason Matson. Rebound comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Maddox Capola. We're on the run. Left to right in transition. 3:51 left to go. First quarter. Dowling Catholic with a basketball. As Crane picks it up, goes to the right wing behind the arc to Noah Martin. Crossover dribble in the paint. Nothing there. Kick out left side. 3 ball. Capola way short. And rebound comes down to Davis Kern for the Linn-Mar Lions. Crossing the center court. Right to left and taking it to the rack. And the ball's knocked out of bounds.
Kern is making his presence felt here. He's got all 8 points for the Lions in this game. He's going to be tough to handle. They've tried 2 3-pointers, hit 1.
And a 3 ball on its way for Linn-Mar. No good. Rebound comes down to Nathan Jenkins for the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
You know,
Linn-Mar check in is Alfred Coley for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 8 apiece. Driving the lane for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Maddox Capola. And what do we got? A travel call on Capola.
You know, Linn-Mar's hitting 39.5% from threes during the season, and that is spectacular. If you could hit just about 40 from threes, you're doing well, and that'll be a big part of tonight's game. If they hit anywhere close to 40% or 39% from threes, they're going to be tough to beat. So far, they've just been 1 out of 2. Basically haven't tried it too much.
Here we go. Linn-Mar with the basketball. They shoot the bucket to our left. We're court side. Joe Stacy alongside Bill Henkinius. Hank Henkinius, Linn-Mar, top of the key. That's Davis Kern. 3 ball. Got it to go. The big fella continues his night. 11 points in the ball game. And the Lions have an 11-8 lead with 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Dowling Catholic, other end. Noah Martins doesn't waste any time. Drives in, kicks it out. Left side, that's Capola. Capola drives in the paint, puts up the shot. We're going to have a foul on the floor before the shot.
Once again, Dowling's guards are just penetrating into the lane, and they're getting to the bucket. They've got another one there, which could have gone down, but they called the foul on Linn-Mar. Dowling out of bounds.
So Noah
underneath their own basket.
Will take it out underneath their own basket. Down 11-8, 2:38 left to go. First quarter, get it in right side. 3 ball. Paoli looks at it, likes it, takes it, won't go. And Davis Kern gets position underneath the big 6'9" senior for Linn-Mar. They'll have it in their forecourt. To our left. Kern takes it, dribbles, spins in the lane, kicks it out, top of the key. 3 ball on its way by Neidert. Got it to go. And that'll bring down the house, top of the key, about 5 feet behind the arc. 14-8 Linn-Mar.
14-8, and they're starting to hit the 3 ball, which is what we talked about at 40%. They're not hurting their percentage. What's so much?
A 3 ball for Dowling Catholic, and there's Noah Martins, the 5'11" junior, with 12 points a game, knocks it down and quiets this crowd down. 14-11, Dowling 3 closer. Linn-Mar with a basketball. Top of the key is Neidert. Drives in the lane. Takes the shot up and is blocked by Dowling Catholic. Alfred Coley. Dowling in transition. Left wing with a basketball. Noah Martins. Noah Martins looks at it. Doesn't like it. 1:40 left to go. First quarter. 14-11. Linn-Mar on top. Dowling with a basketball. Right wing behind the arc. That's Lucas Paoli. Paoli dribbles it in. Loses the handle. Fight for the basketball. Linn-Mar comes up with it. Mason Matson takes it the distance, and it's blocked by Noah Martin. He goes up strong.
Noah Martin
faces him. 3 ball on its way, and it's no good for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Noah Martin. Linn-Mar has the basketball. We'll go right to left. A pass underneath, and a clear lane. A miss by Max Robertson, and he gets his rebound, puts it back up, and was fouled in the act. With 1:09 left to go in a fast-paced first quarter, the Lions 14, Dowling 11.
What a blocked shot by Dowling Catholic.
The vertical.
Number 11 for Dowling Catholic.
Noah Martins with the vertical.
And he can't be 6'1". He went up. He got that ball before it hit the board. And I think a lot of people in the gym were just shocked. He really got up in the air and made a nice block.
We'll take a 1-minute break. 1 minute left to go. First quarter, 14-11 Lions. 4A Sub-State Basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for programming comes from Klein Electric, a local family-oriented electrical contractor, a 100% employee-owned company with branches across the Midwest to provide comprehensive electrical services. Klein Electric is able to help with any residential and commercial project. Learn more at kleinelectric.com.
Fast Signs is a custom sign and visual solutions company with an extensive selection of digital signage, interior and exterior signs, banners, and vehicle wraps. Learn more at fastsigns.com. Thank you, Fast Signs in Clive, for your support of Iowa Catholic Radio.
All right, we are back on the air. Courtside at Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium, boys class 4A. Bracket 4, sub-state final, Linn-Mar. Play notes from Dowling Catholic Maroons, 15-11, 109 left to go after the break. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. Second free throw is up and in for the Linn-Mar Lions. Max Robertson takes advantage.
Coach's son into the game, hits 2 free throws.
Hank Kenny has Joe Stacy on the call, 16-11. Lions on top, Dowling with the basketball. They shoot the bucket to our right. With the basketball is Gio Keelis in the ball game. The 6'3 junior kicks it out to the far left side. That's Quincy Moore. Quincy Moore in the paint. Drives, stops, muscles his way to the bucket. Can't get it to go off the glass. Misses a bunny. He'll want to get that one back. Rebound, Linn-Mar will go the other way with it. They shoot the bucket to our left. David Kern takes it on the right baseline. Puts the shot up, won't go. We're in transition. Dowling has it. That's Nathan Jenkins. Takes it to the rack. Got it to go. Nathan Jenkins business. Back to within 3. The Dowling Catholic Maroons with 25 seconds up to play in the first quarter, 16-13. Now looks like Linn-Mar will take their time here. They shoot the bucket to our left. Joe Stacy alongside Bill Hank Hankinius. 14 seconds left to go. Payson Neidert holds the basketball for the Linn-Mar Lions. In between the circles now, Eric Wright against a man-to-man. Dribbles to the left, takes it in the lane. The ball is stolen away by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 3 seconds left to go. Up ahead with the basketball is Nathan Jenkins puts up the 3 and the prayer, and it won't go. So at the end of the first quarter, 16-13, a wild, ruckus, rowdy, rock'em sock'em class 4A affair as the Linn-Mar Lions play host for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. We'll take a quick break. Back with more Class 4A Sub-State Dowling Catholic Maroons basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for programming funded by Blessman International. We bring the good news of the gospel to South African children and their families through faith formation and locally sustainable programs. As the Fellowship of Christian Athletes location for all South Africa, our Sports for Christ complex provides student access to friendly competition where discipline and dedication are developed. Learn how you can support programs like Sports for Christ or experience the hands-on engagement of a mission trip at blessmaninternational.org.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio comes from the Catholic Tuition Organization. Reduce or eliminate your Iowa income tax and instead give to the Catholic Tuition Organization and receive 75% Iowa tax credits. These tax credits are going fast, so reserve yours today and learn more about the Catholic Tuition Organization at ctoiowa.org. ctoiowa.org. The bottom line, it's for the kids and their futures.
Catholic Tuition Organization, a great investment in our kids.
All right, Vinny Castaldo, nice work back in the studio, back from Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium. Joe Stacy alongside Bill Hank Hankinius. Joe Stacy in for the legendary Mark Amadeo as we start the second quarter, 16-13. Dowling down here. Dowling has the basketball. Nathan Jenkins drives the lane, kicks it out left side. The Capola puts up Keelis puts up the three-pointer, won't go. Dowling with the rebound. A feed underneath. The ball is tipped and knocked out of bounds by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Nathan Jenkins has some leaps. A couple of those Noah Martins has some leaps, but that time the Dowling Catholic Maroons turn it over to the Linn-Mar Lions. With 7:26 left to go in the second quarter.
I think the key in the first quarter there was Dowling's guards. You know, they put up some points. Charlie Crane started off with a nice tip in, but ever since then, it was the Dowling guards penetrating to the rim. And if we could handle Kern a little bit.
Yeah, Kern gets the feed.
He just scores again.
Puts it off the glass. Fights through a defender and Alfred Coley. And boy, I tell you what, Davis Kern, a forward, 6'9", a senior, just presence of mind. Boy, I tell you what, he looks like a Division I basketball player, and the Lions have an 18-13 lead with 7:10 left to play in the first half.
Right now, Mr. Kern has 13 points, and we have 13 points.
And
so we've got to figure out a way to keep him under control a little bit.
At least he wasn't able to finish off a three-point play. Other end with the basketball, Jenkins drives it down low, stopped by Kern. A man-to-man defense being employed Now a kick to the left side with the basketball. Nathan Jenkins behind the arc, far left side, as the Dowling Catholic Maroons shoot the bucket to our right. And Nathan Jenkins tries to get it out in the near corner to Quincy Moore. Ball is knocked out of bounds. So Dowling will play it out underneath their bucket, down 18-13. 6:51 left to play in the first half. They get it in underneath right side. 3-ball on its way. No good. And that was Nathan Martins. The rebound comes down to the Linn-Mar Lions in their white tops, white bottoms. Red numbers, black trim with a basketball is Mason Matson. Dribbles at top of the key, kicks it to David Kern. Takes it to the rack, top of the key. A right-handed scoop shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Quincy Moore, the 6'5", 200-pound senior for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, down 18-13. They'll kick it out right side. 3-ball on its way. Good. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons, Nathan Jenkins cans it back to within 2, down 18-16.
Nice 3-ball when you needed it there by Jenkins.
You got that right, Coach. So here we go. Davis Kern takes it, free throw line, dumps it off on the baseline to Max Robertson. Fakes right, goes left down the baseline, has a lane, banks it off the glass and into the cup. Good. 2016. Linn-Mar Lions, 5:54 left to go, first half.
Robertson, the coach's son.
Scoop shot is up and in by Noah Martins for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. A little faking, bacon, and shaking from the top of the key. Dowling back to within 2, down 20-18. Linn-Mar has the basketball in their forecourt. They shoot the bucket to our left. Looks like a man-to-man defense being employed by the Dowling Catholic Maroons in their maroon tops, maroon bottoms, white numbers, white letters. Linn-Mar moves it around the perimeter behind the arc, now top of the key. That's Neidert. Neidert dribbles it in, 9 to shoot. They give it to Kern. Davis Kern takes it to the rack, and he is hammered from behind. And that is Alfred Coley, and he made a statement defensive play there.
That was he was there all the way. It was a good call. Kern came in, flying to the basket. There's no doubt about it. That was a charge.
Holy smokes. Davis Kern hit the court. The Linn-Mar fans do not like that. Bill Kenkinius was all over the call. The Dowling Catholic Maroons can take the lead or tie it up here. 5:09 left to play, first half. They shoot the bucket to our right. They get it in the paint with a basketball is Maddox Capola. Capola, top of the key to Jenkins. Fake, left, goes right, travels with a basketball.
That's too bad.
Ahead of himself.
There was another guard penetrating. He traveled, but there was another guard that penetrated all the way to the rim. And just a quick stat here, Charlie Crane has 2 points. The Dowling guards have 16.
Linn-Mar has the basketball in their forecourt. They shoot the bucket to our left. 2018, they lead. 4:50 left to go. Ball stolen away. Noah Martins takes it to the rack, gets it to go. He flexes up, high ball game, and he'll get one. He'll head to the charity stripe for the old-fashioned three-point play. How do you like that?
There we go. I'm going to repeat myself until somebody proves me wrong. The Dowling guards, once again, all the way, a nice steal at midcourt by Martins. He took it to the hoop, made a tough shot, got fouled. Dowling could take the lead.
Aims it, flies it, got it. 21-20. Good call, Kenkinius. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. 4:43 left to go, first half. Dowling on top, 21-20. Linn-Mar with a basketball. Behind the arc right side, that's Hilton. Hilton gets it to the near left side to right. Feeds it down low to Kern. Fights his way in traffic. And a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot over Dowling's Charlie Crane, 6'9" versus 6'10". 22-21, Lions regain the lead.
I noticed something different there. Dowling came with a double team. It was a little late, but when Kern caught the ball in the low post, one of the guards came from the weak side to double team.
Martins drives, finds a lane. Noah Martins, top of the key, waits patiently and fakes right, goes left, takes it to the rack. 23-22, Dowling on top, other end. Linn-Mar goes up with it. Shot is blocked by Nathan Jenkins, other end. 3-ball on its way. Lucas Payola! Paoli! How do you like me now?
I'm out.
Lucas Paoli and the Dowling Catholic Maroons have a 26-22 lead with 3:49 left to go in the first half. We'll take a break, send it back to our studios. You're listening to Dowling Catholic Class 4A Sub-State Basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio is provided by Bozen the Florist. Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, weddings, whatever the message, say more with Bozen. Bozen.com, 515-244-ROSE. Bozen makes the moment mean more.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio is provided by Skeffington's Formal Wear, in business since 1951, with locations in Des Moines, West Des Moines, Coralville, and Ankeny. Skeffington's Formal Wear, fitting you for life celebrations. Online at skeffingtons.com.
Encounter the Eucharist, an evening with Father Mike Schmitz, Wednesday, April 2nd at the Iowa Event Center in downtown Des Moines. This limited seating event allows for an intimate conversation about faith that will inspire a deeper relationship with Jesus.
When you see the Lord lifted up like this, you are looking at Calvary. You're participating in His restoration of the world.
Encounter the Eucharist, an evening with Father Mike Schmitz. Go to iowacatholicradio.com and reserve your seat now. Presented by BSB Design.
Oh, yeah. We are back. Vinny, thank you so much in the studio. The Linn-Mar Lions have the basketball. They put up a shot right baseline. No good as we get back into action here in the second quarter. Maroons on top 26-22. Joe Stacy alongside Bill Hank Kenkinius courtside. Linn-Mar, Marion, top of the key. That's Tyler Hilton. 20 on the shot clock after a reset. Near left side is Mason Matson. And what do we have? A foul away from the basketball. 3:14 left to go first half. Let me reset. Maroons 26, Lions 22. The Lions power ranked number 1 in the state of Iowa, Class 4A in the tournament. Dowling 9th as they play it in. They get it into the big guy, Davis Kern, left side. 3 ball on its way. Long. Won't go. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons fight for the rebound. Lucas Paoli comes up with it. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons in their maroon tops and white numbers and letters drive it to the lane. That is Charlie Crane. Dumps it off to Noah Martins. Puts up the shot at block. Gets his rebound. Puts it up and in. And he'll be rewarded at the charity stripe. 28-22. Dowling Catholic with 2:59 left to play in the first half.
You know, I coached a long time ago, but if Linn-Mar's coach has got one thing on his mind, we got to keep the guards from Dowling from driving all the way to the hoop.
Yeah, I tell you what, they're not
every time.
Yeah, they're not moving their feet, are they? So here we go. The Linn-Mar Lions in their white tops, white bottoms, red numbers, black trim, shoot the bucket to our left. Courtside, Joe Stacy alongside Bill Hank Kenkinius. Left wing with a basketball. Now back to the top of the key to Tyler Hilton. Hilton gives it to Matson. Matson dribbles it over. 9 on the shot clock. They give it to the big guy, Davis Kern, underneath, and tries to go up strong, does. Terrific defense being employed underneath by Lucas Paoli and Charlie Crane, but a foul before the shot.
Yeah, he was out of position under the basket, and he kind of got bailed out by the foul. You know, I noticed right at the start, after that timeout by Linn-Mar, Dowling came out in a 1-3-1, and then they quickly got out of it, but it left Paoli on 22.
And Linn-Mar gets it in, top of the key, and they try to lob it in. Does Mason Matson to the big fella underneath, Davis Kern, and they weren't on the same page. Ball goes out of bounds. So the Dowling Catholic Maroons take over the basketball. They go left to right, cross the timeline, shoot the bucket to our right. 28-22, fadeaway jumper is good. Maddox Capola means business. And he is on fire tonight. He puts his hands up in the air. 30-22, Dowling on top. Linn-Mar drives to the bucket, and it's knocked out of bounds, and a foul on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They got 4 team fouls on Dowling now. And getting set to check in the ball game is Gio Keelis for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Dowling Catholic came to play tonight.
Well, they did.
Boy, I tell you what, they knew that this is a junior. They lost 12 seniors last year. You know, they have 1 senior on the team that starts and some other seniors. They gathered in the spring. They did some team bonding and have come out and learned every week. And a running jumper underneath, no good by Eric Wright for Linn-Mar. Dowling Catholic with the rebound. We'll go left to right. 1 minute left to go. And on the way, running jumper, no good by Noah Martins. Rebound up ahead to Payson Niter. Takes it to the rack and an offensive foul. Terrific defensive position by Quincy Moore underneath for the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
And that was another no-doubter. I mean, he took that right in the chest. Great defensive
Sacrifice.
position. You know, we got 4 team fouls now on both teams, and we're a minute 40 until half. So free throws are not really a deal in this game.
That's right. So far, 30-22. Dowling on top. 1:31 left to go in the first half. Dowling has the basketball. Shoots a bucket to our right. Quincy Moore dribbles behind the arc. Gets it to the left side. That's Maddox Capola. Drives to the lane. Puts the shot up. And it won't go. The ball is tipped and knocked out of bounds. And, Capola really elevated on that one. Just couldn't get it to go. And the ball is tipped and knocked out of bounds. Looked like a foul on Capola, and I believe they're going to call it that way.
Yeah, there's a foul there. It's going to send number 4. The coach's kid, I said that a couple times, number 4, Robertson, to the line. He made 2 out of 2. In
70 points on the season.
Must be their number 1 sub off the bench.
Yep. Eyes it, flies it, and can't get it to go. Off the back of the rim. His free throw percentage on the season is 90%. So a rare miss from him. 30-22 Maroons on top over the favored Linn-Mar Lions for the right to go to the 2025 Boys State Basketball Tournament. Eyes it, flies it, Linn-Mar hands it from the line. Max Robertson, he's got his 5th point of the ball game. 30-23, Dowling on top. 1:15 left to go, first half. Dowling moves it around the perimeter, and Keyless cans it from way downtown behind the arc, falling down. 33-23, Dowling Catholic Maroons on top.
He got fouled on that play. He went up and made a nice shot. I thought there was plenty of contact.
And they're taking away Davis Kern. They get him the ball in the paint, the big 6'9" kid. He's got that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shot down in the paint. Cans it, 33-25. Dowling still on top, 41 seconds left to go in the first half. They shoot the bucket to our right and taking it left to right. Noah Martins takes it to the rack. It's blocked. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out, top of the key, and it's up and no good. Capola puts up the 3. The rebound comes down to the big 6'9" senior for the Linn-Mar Lions, David Kern, and they're going to hold it for the last shot here.
Yep.
Linn-Mar Lions have some adjusting to do at halftime, and they have been smacked in the face by the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
That'll be very interesting to see the halftime adjustments.
Yep.
Because Linn-Mar definitely knows what they have
Eric
to do.
Wright takes it in the lane for Linn-Mar. A running jumper off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dowling with the half-court shot on the way. Off the bank board, no good. And we are at halftime already. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons have a 33-25 lead over the Linn-Mar Lions here at Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium. The winner will go on and play in the 2025 Boys State Basketball Tournament. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Ashworth Vision Clinic, Blessman International, Bozen the Florist, Construction Professional, Catholic Tuition Organization, Fast Signs and Clyde, Mercy One, Your Best Life, Our One Purpose, Skeffington's Formal Well provides tuxedo suits and casual groom attire for weddings, proms, and any other special occasion. Online at skeffingtons.com. We'll take care of all of our sponsors as we go on throughout the night. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll send it back to Vinny, hear from our sponsors. We'll come back with some halftime stats and look ahead to the second half. A great ball game for our listeners out there back in Central Iowa who are Dowling Catholic Maroon fans or Linn-Mar Lions fans, Iowa high school boys basketball fans. This is a great one here tonight. Some inclement weather. Obviously, Hank and I made our way over here and in the great hands of Hank and Kinneas. Some treacherous driving conditions with the rain, and it's going to get worse later. So, I think later after midnight is what we're looking at. But anyway, we'll send it back to the studio and Vinny Cataldo as we are listening to Dowling Catholic Maroon basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Dowling on top, 33-25 at halftime.
Many people have been willing to die for a cause. But do you think you would be willing to die for a cause that you knew for a fact to be a lie? All of the apostles gave their lives as martyrs for their faith, save for John, who was exiled. Each went to his death claiming to have seen, heard, and touched a risen Jesus. Think of it, if, as many claim, that Christianity is just a myth, and Jesus didn't really rise from the dead, is it conceivable that not a single apostle recanted when faced with the prospect of an excruciating death for a cause he knew to be a lie? Likewise, St. John Chrysostom pointed out to non-believers that at the time of his death, Jesus would have appeared to all as a failure. He had not led the military liberation against Rome that the Jewish people and even his apostles were expecting and longing for, but had died a shameful, miserable death. If Christ did not truly rise, why would the fearful, cowering apostles suddenly have been filled with inspiration to go forth and attempt to convert the whole world in the name of Jesus, who had not even saved himself? No, Chrysostom tells us, the only reasonable explanation of the apostles' radical change is that they had really seen Jesus risen and had proof of his power. This is Greg Ewell for Faith Check.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio comes from the Catholic Tuition Organization. Reduce or eliminate your Iowa income tax and instead give to the Catholic Tuition Organization and receive 75% Iowa tax credits. These tax credits are going fast, so reserve yours today and learn more about the Catholic Tuition Organization at ctoiowa.org. ctoiowa.org. The bottom line, it's for the kids and their futures.
Catholic Tuition Organization, a great investment in our kids.
Support for programming is provided by construction professionals, serving customers through a proven process, creating unique design, functionality, and artistic beauty. Construction Professionals is a Catholic family business built on a strong foundation. cpcustomhomes.com.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio is provided by Ashworth Vision Clinic. Complete eye exams, contact lenses, glasses, glaucoma testing, and urgent eye issues. 515-440-4610. ashworthvision.com.
All right, welcome back to Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium, home of the Linn-Mar Lions Boys Class 4A Bracket 4 Sub-State Final, as the 20-2 Linn-Mar Lions on a 14-game winning streak taking on the Dowling Catholic Maroons, playing host tonight for the 15-7 Maroons. And at halftime, it's the Dowling Catholic Maroons on top 33-25. Courtside, Linn-Mar Marion High School, home of the top-ranked Lions. Joe Stacy in for the legendary Mark Amadeo, alongside Bill Hank Hankinius, with all the play-by-play and color commentary on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. And boy, I tell you what, Hank, you were administrator at the athletic director level for Southeast Polk and throughout the state, high school basketball coach. You help us out at football Friday night, longtime PA announcer, and I know you've got some experience behind the microphone as well doing this. And what a terrific performance out of the Dowling Catholic Maroons and Justin Einerson and his coaching staff and his young players coming in here against a team that is supposed to be superior. And boy, I tell you what, David Kern with 17 points in the ballgame underneath for Linn-Mar has proven to be just that. But it's pretty much a one-man show so far for the Linn-Mar Lions. Take it away.
Yeah, I was just making some notes here. We've got Linn-Mar with 25 points at the half, and they have three people who have scored, three players that have scored. Their starting lineup has 20 points, and Davis Kern has 17 of those 20 points from the starting lineup. The other 5 points for their 25 at the half come from the junior guard, the coach's son, Max Robertson, who's the first off the bench. And Joe could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the score at the end of the first quarter was Linn-Mar was up 16-13.
16-13, yes.
And that makes Dowling with a 20-point second quarter and a 9-point second quarter for Linn-Mar, and that's the turnaround. And I'll tell you, I'm really impressed.
Because I don't.
I'm really impressed with Dowling's tenacity on defense. They've got a couple of steals at midcourt. They've taken 2 charges underneath, and one guy is not going to beat this Dowling team.
Nope.
I mean, 17 points out of 25 from one player and one starter with a 3-point field goal, and that's it. And if you don't get any more scoring from the starters for Linn-Mar, they're going to have a tough time coming back on this Dowling team, because I don't see Dowling going away in the second half. They're playing with a lot of confidence. And another thing about this game, in the very first play of the game, the Dowling Catholic guards drove to the basket and Crane tipped the ball in. And that was 2 points right off the bat for Charlie Crane. That's his only 2 points of the first half. If you look at the other players for Dowling. And I've said it so many times, they've just driven to the basket time after time after time. And you look at the points, Jenkins with 9, Paoli with 5, Martins with 12, Coppola with 2, and then they come with Keyless off the bench that hits a 3. So they've got 6 people that have scored, and Linn-Mar has had 3 that have scored. So that's a difference. And, you know, Coach Robertson from Linn-Mar, he's been around this game, and he's had a lot of good players. And I would be shocked if they don't come out in the second half and try to stop those guards from Dowling from penetrating, you know, to the hoop, because it's just been a layup fest.
But they've been playing man-to-man defense so far. I don't know what else you do.
I mean, I would get Kern inside a little bit, because Dowling's guards seem to penetrate, and there doesn't seem to be anybody there that's going to stop them, or anybody there that's going to contest their shot. And I guess they're drawing Charlie Crane. He must be drawing Kern. We'll have to watch that a little bit closer in the second half. He's drawing Kern away from the basket. And, you know, and then guess what's opened up for Dowling? Once they started hitting those drives, how many threes did they hit there in the second quarter?
Yeah, because they're collapsing in.
They have to collapse. They can't keep up with the Dowling guards. And I think Dowling hit 2 or 3 threes there in the second quarter. You know, it's quite a game here at half, and Dowling has surprised me with the 8-point lead. You want to be careful. Linn-Mar is very capable of coming back. They're number 1 in the state for a reason. They've won 14 in a row. You don't want to let them get on a roll. And as far as I'm concerned, if Kern wants to handle the ball 75% of the time and you want him to beat you, go for it.
Yeah.
Because I think that Dowling will live with that. Excuse me. I'm a little interested to see also in the second half, Dowling briefly showed a 1-3-1 half court, and they dropped out of that. But when they dropped out of the 1-3-1 half court, Charlie Crane wasn't guarding Kern. They had Paoli guarding Kern. And Kern immediately called for the ball in the post and got fouled. But I'm going to look a little bit to see what Dowling's going to do here on that defensive end. See if they're going to make any adjustments to Kern. They come with a double team once, but that was the only time. And maybe they're just going to go with it and say, hey, let somebody else beat us.
All right. Great job, Hank and Kenny, after keeping score and rebounds and some great halftime analysis. We'll take a 30-second break. Back with the second half. Dowling Catholic Sub-State Basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for programming is provided by Construction Professionals, serving customers through a proven process, creating unique design, functionality, and artistic beauty. Construction Professionals is a Catholic family business built on a strong foundation. cpcustomhomes.com. Support for Iowa Catholic Radio comes from Mercy One. We all want to live our best life. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care when and where you need it. Schedule online at mercyone.org.
All right. We are back. Vinny Cataldo back in our studio in the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. Courtside, Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium alongside Bill, Hank, and Kenny. It's 33-25. Dowling on top as we start the third quarter, and David Kern takes it to the right baseline. A reverse layup for the Linn-Mar Lions to start things off. The bucket goes in good. The big 6'9" senior means business. He's got 19 points out of 27 for the Linn-Mar Lions, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 7:47 left to go. Third quarter just underway. Second half as Davis Kern eyes the free throw. Bends his knees, lets it go, knocks it down.
I hope he doesn't make a liar out of me. He comes out of the
81% from the line.
He comes out of the locker room with a three-point play. So maybe he's thinking I'm going to win this game.
Yeah. So Dowling Catholic Maroons shoot the bucket to our left in their maroon top, maroon bottoms, white numbers, black trim with a basketball. Is Noah Martins against the man-to-man, drives in the lane and puts the shot up. He's going to be fouled. And boy, I tell you what, that's just pure gut and grit out of Noah Martins. started top of the key, right side, fake left, went down the lane, put up a prayer, and was fouled in the act, and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, it's the same story. We got to the rim again. Our guards got to the rim.
Free throw is up and in. Eyes it, flies it, got it. Noah Martins knocks it down from the line, 34-28 Dowling. He'll get another, the right-hander. Spins the basketball. Eyes it, bends the knees, lets it go. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Payson Neidert for the Linn-Mar Lions. They shoot the bucket to our right in their white tops, white bottoms, red numbers. They'll give it to David Kern. Drives in the lane, kicks it out, right side, three ball. Matson on it. Good. Mason Matson, the senior, 6'1", cans it from the right side behind the arc. Linn-Mar Marion back to within three, down 34-31. Top of the key, Lucas Paoli. Paoli keeps his dribble behind the arc right side against a man-to-man defense. 19 on the shot clock. Drives down the baseline, nothing there. Drives in the lane, kicks it out near side, and that is Capola. Capola drives the baseline and puts up the shot, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to the 6'9", Davis Kern for the Linn-Mar Lions.
Very makeable shot. We got to the rim again. Number 13 for Dowling gets to the rim, but just couldn't finish.
Matson finishes it down low, gets it to Tyler Hilton, puts it up on the left block, won't go. Rebound, Dowling Catholic. We're in transition. We'll go right to left. Dowling shoots at the bucket to my left. Noah Martins gets it to the left wing. Behind the arc is Maddox Capola. Capola dribbles it out from the left side to the top of the key. 6:18 left to go. Third quarter, 34-20, 34-31 Dowling. Top of the key. Noah Martins fakes left, goes right, gets it in the baseline. Paoli kicks it out left side. Now in the corner. Driving the lane, ball tipped away, and it comes up to the Dowling Catholic Brewers. 5 on the shot clock, and they're going to call in for travel. Maddox Capola gets the basketball, and I believe they call in for a travel.
Yep, they got a travel there. I've been watching a little bit of Charlie Crane and Kern. Charlie does come out to the high post, and Kern kind of stays out there, and when the Dowling guards start to drive, Kern really doesn't come down and collapse. So we'll see if they keep bringing Charlie Crane out to the high post. They tried to post Charlie up down low, but they didn't throw him the ball.
Good analogy. 34-31. As Linn-Mar takes it, they give it to the big fella, Davis Kern, on the left baseline. Takes it to the rack. Reverse layup on the right side, off the glass. Back to within one are the Linn-Mar Lions, down 34-33, 22 points in the ball game for the big fella, Davis Kern. Dowling Catholic shoots at the bucket to my left with a basketball. Noah Martins keeps the dribble, fakes left, goes right, gets it on the baseline to Nathan Jenkins. Jenkins in trouble, takes it out near side. 12 on the shot clock here, 34-33. Drive in the lane is Lucas Paoli, and a foul before the shot.
Right, we were penetrating again. Number 3, Paoli, took it to the hoop, got fouled. Dowling's got to withstand this little surge. You know that Linn-Mar was going to come out, make a run, but there's a lot of times when a team makes a run like this, if you can answer, then they got to make another run. So Dowling's got to answer here and put some points up on the board.
Noah Martins gets it in. The Dowling Catholic Bruins reverse it all the way over to the right side. Noah Martins kicks it out to the top of the key behind the arc. Back to Martins. Free ball. Likes it. Takes it. Hits the front of the rim. Won't go. And another rebound by Davis Kern. He's doing it all for the Linn-Mar Lions. They trail by 1. Have the basketball in their forecourt. Shoot the bucket to our right. Joe Stacy. Bill Henkinius down low. That's Davis Kern, a feed on the left block, takes it to the rack and takes advantage of the mismatch. The 6'9" senior going up against Nathan Jenkins, a 6'1" junior, and the ball and a foul before the shot. So the Linn-Mar Lions will play it out underneath their bucket, down by 1, 34-33, 4:55 left to go. They give it to Davis Kern behind the arc, keeps his dribble, backs up Charlie Crane, takes it to the rack and goes up strong, and Charlie Kern looked like he had the product of verticality there, but some contact and a shooting foul on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Charlie Kern, hey, he's trying to stop that big fella, and Davis Kern will head to the charity stripe. A timeout on the court. We'll take a break. 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. Maroons up by 1, 34-33. Dowling Catholic Sub-State basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for programming funded by Blessman International. We bring the good news of the gospel to South African children and their families through faith formation and locally sustainable programs. As the Fellowship of Christian Athletes location for all South Africa, our Sports for Christ complex provides student access to friendly competition where discipline and dedication are developed. Learn how you can support programs like Sports for Christ or experience the hands-on engagement of a mission trip at blessmaninternational.org.
Now that the on-air portion of the spring fundraiser has ended, we want to thank you for your tremendous response to our appeal. Your support means Iowa Catholic Radio will continue to connect listeners to Christ as we seek to reclaim the culture. We're still short of our goal, and matching dollars are still available. Donate now at iowacatholicradio.com. And again, thank you for supporting Iowa Catholic Radio.
All right, back after the timeout. Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium, boys class 4A, bracket 4, sub-state final. Linn-Mar 20-2 coming into this thing. Dowling Catholic Maroons 15-7. Dowling has a 33-25 lead at halftime and lead this thing 34-33 with 4:50 left to play in the third quarter. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo alongside Bill Hank Kenkinius. And in the studio, flipping the switches, Vinny Cataldo. At the charity stripe when we come back is Davis Kern for the Linn-Mar Lions, the big right-hander. The 6'9 senior eyes it, flies it, got it to go. The first end of two, one of two. 23 points in the ball game, tie ball game, 34-34. Davis Kearns averages 23 a game. He's at his season average right now with 4:50 left to go in the third. Eyes it, flies it from the free throw line, hits the front of the rim, then the bank board, caroms around the rim, and drops home. Lions 35-34. Dowling Catholic Maroons have scored 1 point in the second.
We need to get a basket right here. Get a good possession here.
Dowling Catholic keeps it behind the arc. That's Maddox Capola. Capola gets a pick from Quincy Moore. Capola keeps the dribble, now goes to the top of the key. That's Coley. Coley kicks it back out to the top of the key. Noah Martin hands it over to Quincy Moore behind the arc, left side, now to Lucas Paoli. 5 on the shot clock. Needs to drive in. Kicks it out left side. 3 ball on the way. Capola. Short. Won't go. Rebound. Fought for. Dowling comes up with it, and the follow-through is no good. Rebound comes down to Dowling. They'll kick it out top of the key. Now to the right side. That's Paoli. Paoli drives the lane, and it should be a block, and it is. Paoli takes it to the rack. Some tenacious play out of the Dowling Catholic Maroons. They are competing tonight.
That was another good call. I mean, these officials, I'd like to get their name here at the quarter break.
Yeah, we have to.
They've had 3 tough calls, and I know that all 3 of them have gone in Dowling's favor, but that was a block. He didn't have position underneath the basket, and he's going to go to the free throw line for much needed
61% from the charity stripe. Lucas Paoli, the 6'2 senior. Free throw is up and good. We're all tied up at 35-35. For the right, to head to the state tournament 2025, the Dowling Catholic Maroons. As Lucas Paoli steps up to the line, and Isaac flies it, hits the front of the rim, the bank for it, then finds its way home, 36.
As we kind of thought, I'm going to watch it again here. Linn-Mar changed defenses on the last possession. They're playing a little bit of a matchup zone, and I think that's supposed to keep the guards.
Underneath to their other big guy. Shot is up and in by Tyler Hilton, the 6'7", the lefty. A bounce pass in the lane. 37-36. Linn-Mar regains the lead.
We'll see this defense here.
Yep. Now it's a matchup.
It's kind of a matchup.
2-1-2.
They're kind of just trying to keep the drive, it looks like.
Yeah, a 3-ball on its way. High archer, no good. Rebound tip, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And Quincy Moore doesn't like that. The shot was missed by Noah Martins. And, boy, I tell you what, Justin Einerson
didn't like that call
either.
I like the demeanor of the Dowling coach, so he doesn't get too excited about things.
3:13 left to go, third quarter. 37-36. Linn-Mar on top. They have the bucket. Basketball and shoot the bucket to my right. They give it to Matson. Drives the lane, puts the shot up, won't go, but a whistle and a foul. As Mason Matson, the 6'1" guard, took the pass top of the key, wasted no time, The left-handed dribbler will head to the charity stripe to shoot 2 here. And Matson, a 73% free throw shooter on the year.
Matson's got 3 points on the night. 3-pointer. He'll go to the line here.
And he's ambidextrous, obviously, shoots the free throws with the right hand. Caroms off the rim, won't go into the ball game. The Dowling Catholic Maroons, Christian Basilica, for the Linn-Mar Marians, Max Robertson, the coach's kid. So another free throw here by Mason Matson. He gets this one to go. So the Linn-Mar Lions, got my rosters mixed up there, 38-36. 3 minutes left to go, third quarter. Dowling Catholic shoots at the bucket to my left with a basketball. That's Keyless. Keyless keeps his dribble. And again, a little matchup zone for the Linn-Mar Lions. Dowling gets it to the right wing with a basketball now is Keyless. Drives in the lane, stops, gives a head fake. Right baseline, puts the shot up and in.
Nice
Good.
shot.
Ends up on his tush. 38-38 tie ball game. 2:35 left to go. 5 points in the ball game for Gio Keyless. And they feed it down low. Dowling Catholic comes up with it. You want a jump ball. It looks like Gio Keyless got in the middle there, and they're trying to go to their big guy, Davis Kern. What do you got? A foul, kid.
Yeah, we got a foul, and Coach Einerson from Dowling and I have the same opinion. He spun back into the lane, and he was tied up. There didn't seem to be much contact there. There didn't seem to be a foul.
So at the charity stripe for the Dowling Catholic Maroons, shooting 2, if I'm not mistaken, will be Davis Kern. 24 points in the ball game. 24 of their 38 points. The big 6'9" senior eyes it, flies it, got it to go. Nice rotation.
Excellent foul shooter.
Yeah, I think he'll have a chance of playing college basketball somewhere. That's supposed to be funny.
I think it's South Dakota State.
Yeah. You're supposed to know this stuff. Second free throw is up and in. So 40-38, and the
timeout.
Linn-Mar Lions will take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 40-38, Dowling trails the Linn-Mar Lions. 2:29 left to go in the third quarter. I want to thank Ashworth Vision Clinic, Blessman International for getting behind the Dowling Catholic Maroons student athlete. Bozen the Florist, Construction Professionals, Catholic Tuition Organization, Fast Signs and Clyde, Mercy One is kept into formal wear. How about the Dowling Catholic girls? 11:45 this Thursday. Mark Amadale will have the call from Wells Fargo.
There we go. And I don't want to say too much. I'm on the eastern side of the state. But there were 4 CIML girls varsity teams that swept the eastern side of the state. So we got 4 CIML teams in the Johnston, Dowling, and a couple others in there. So all the CIML represented down at the well for the girls' state championship.
Here we go. Dowling Catholic, other end. That's Keyless. Puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound comes down to Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar off and running with a 40-38 lead. 2:16 left to go in the third quarter with a basketball. Davis Kern dumps it off top of the key. That's Matson. Matson tries to fire it down low, stolen away by Dowling. In transition with a basketball is Quincy Moore. Hands it off to Lucas Paoli. And a foul going to be called on Quincy Moore. He doesn't know what the heck just happened.
Some type of illegal screen, illegal pick. Dowling's got to be careful here. We're down to 40-38.
And checking into the ballgame will be Maddox Capola, and he'll take the place of Quincy Moore.
Yeah, it's going to be a really kind of a end of the third here. So, we got the whole fourth quarter to go, but we sure wouldn't like Linn-Mar to sprint out to a 4 to 6 point lead here.
40-38, Linn-Mar with the lead. And the basketball, they shoot the bucket to our right. They give it to Kern underneath. Right baseline, kicks it out to the top of the key. Driving in the lane is Matson. Takes it to the rack, won't go. Ball tipped away. Rebound comes down to Linn-Mar behind the arc. And travel with a basketball on the far side of the court, Max Robertson. Robertson, the coach's kid, and terrific defense by the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
Yeah, we need a basket here. We got 1:42 left in the third. 3 team fouls on the Lions, 5 team fouls on the Maroons. Dowling had 33 at the half. We've only scored 5 this quarter.
Paoli gets it to the left wing with it, Keyless, and drives it to the rack, and it's knocked away. And last touch by the Linn-Mar Lions. So the Dowling Catholic Maroons have played out underneath their bucket, down 40-38, 1:30 left to go, third quarter. Lucas Paoli slaps the basketball, looks for help, gets it to the top of the key, and trying to jump up, Alfred Coley gets it to the right wing behind the arc. That's Paoli. Paoli keeps his dribble. 16 on the shot clock, 40-38. Dowling down. They need a bucket here. Gets a pick. Now fakes left, goes right, and the baseline needs help. Gets it in the lane. With the basketball is Coppola. Coppola kicks it out left side, 3-ball. Keyless on its way, rattles around. Won't go, and another rebound by the big fella, Davis Kern, the 6'9" senior for the Linn-Mar Lions.
Yeah, that was a tough one. It went in and out. Looked good all the way.
So here we go, Linn-Mar. They give it to Kern. Top of the key, 3-ball on its way. Short, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Lucas Paoli. Paoli up ahead with a basketball. Coppola. Coppola dumps it off in the lane. Shot up and in good by Alfred Coley. A nice dish. He takes it strong to the rack. We're all knotted up at 40 apiece.
That away, Alfred. That was a beautiful shot. Right around turn. Right around turn.
So here we go. Linn-Mar Lions shoot the bucket to our right as we sit courtside. Joe Stacy alongside Bill Tankinius. Vinny Cataldo back in the studio. 25 seconds left to go. Third quarter, 40-40. Eric Wright, top of the key. 3-ball on its way. Matson, shot is short, no good. 18 seconds left to go. Dowling has the basketball.
Last
with
shot.
It is Maddox Coppola. They get it to the near side to Paoli. Paoli looks at the coach. 10 seconds left to go. He needs to start dribbling the basketball. 7 seconds left to go with the basketball. Jenkins. And it's going to be a blocking foul.
That's right.
On the Linn-Mar Lions, and that's going to be 5 team fouls on the Linn-Mar Lions. What do you think of that?
I thought that was really a close call, but I'm impressed with the officials. I think the officials have done a tremendous job tonight.
Noah Martins comes in, takes the place of Alfred Coley, who's had some substantial minutes here tonight and has contributed a great deal. 3.9 seconds left to play. Dowling plays it out underneath, right in front of us as we're at the scorer's bench. Joe Stacy on the goal alongside Hank Henkinius, 40 apiece. 3.9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Dowling, Lucas Paoli gets it in, top of the key. Noah Martins dribbles it right side. 3-ball on the way. No. Short, and we'll head to the fourth and final frame. All knotted up.
40-40.
40. As we are having a ball here tonight at Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium, boys class 4A, bracket 4 sub-state final. And you're listening to it on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
This is Dale Ahlquist with a Chesterton Minute. Have you ever heard someone say that they could never be Catholic because the church is so narrow, so restricted and confining? G.K. Chesterton says, the Catholic Church is larger on the inside than it is on the outside. What does that mean? It means that becoming Catholic does not mean becoming something less, but becoming something more. It means that the prison is on the outside of the church, and the freedom is inside. It also means that the Catholic Church is larger than everything else. Even the whole creation, the drama of eternity is played out at every Mass. We are partaking in a banquet across time and space. The events, the concerns, the ideas that occur outside the church are always smaller than what happens inside the church. Want more than a minute? Chesterton.org.
KWKY Des Moines, KIHS Adel, KDVM Mason City, KCSL Spencer.
This bumper music, don't you?
The Linn-Mar kids are getting into it. That's fine.
Fourth quarter, we're getting into it. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo. Bill Hank Henkinius, color commentary. Courtside, 3-ball on the way for Dolly. Coming Maroons, and it's Lucas Paoli. Cannon the 3-ball from way downtown, 43-40, as we start the fourth and final frame. The winner to the state tournament. 7:39 left to go in the basketball game. A feed down low to Davis Kern, the big 6'9" fella. Double team on him. Down, the Linn-Mar Lions will kick it out. Top of the key with it is Hilton. Drives in the lane, and he's going to be fouled, and he goes down hard. Tyler Hilton took it top of the key. He's no small cookie either, 6'7", and he'll be rewarded with 2 from the charity stripe.
Dowling came with number 13, Maddox Coppola, guarding Kern that time. Soon as Kern caught the ball in the low post, they brought another guard down to double him. So they're using 2 guards. Not Charlie Crane. They're using 2 guards right now to double up on Kern.
Great job, Hank Henkinius.
Charlie's coming out of the game.
Yep. Charlie will sit down, and in for him will be Alfred Coley, the 6'5", So Dowling sits down. Charlie Crane, 6'10", junior. At the charity stripe is Tyler Hilton, the 6'7", junior for Linn-Mar, the right-hander. Down 43-40. Free throw up off the back of the rim, no good. 7:29 left to go in this 4A sub-state final. What a basketball game. What a terrific job out of Justin Ierson, James Naha, Zachary Nicholson, Kevin O'Hare. The second free throw was up and in by Tyler Hilton. And the Dowling Catholic Maroons have a 43-41 lead. They have it in their forecourt. Shoot the bucket to our left with a basketball. Top of the key is Capola. Capola drives in, kicks it left side. Three ball. Paoli won't go. Rebound Linn-Mar. That's right. Spins away from traffic, crosses the timeline. They shoot the bucket to our left. He'll hold things up. Gets it to Kern. A lob pass underneath to Tyler Hilton. Drives to the bucket. Won't go. Rebound chased down by Dowling Catholic. Got to get it up ahead. And they don't, but Maddox Capola does a great job. Right side. Three ball on its way. Short. No good. Rebound is going to come down to the Linn-Mar Lions. Chasing it down is Tyler Hilton. And so they'll reset. The Linn-Mar Lions fans are on their feet here. Down 43-41. 6:40 left to go, fourth quarter. They have it in their forecourt, right side, behind the arc. That's Davis Kern. Davis Kern is going to be chased from behind. The ball is stripped away. Bodies on the floor. Dowling Catholic have it. Up ahead with a basketball. Nathan Jenkins. A pass underneath. Back to Jenkins. Puts it up and in. Good. You've got to be kidding me. Noah Martin gets the assist on that. What a transition game. 45-41 for the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
You know, Alfred Coley has come into this game, number 20, and he's doing a nice job on Kern. He's got a little quickness, and he made a great defensive play on that last play.
Here we go. Linn-Mar has a basketball, drive in the lane.
No,
for the Lions. It's Mason Matson, and he takes it down the lane and banks it off the glass. Good. 45-43, Lions too closer. The fans are on their feet here at Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium. Dowling Catholic loses the handle out front. Top of the key with it now is Noah Martins. Martins dribbles in, kicks it off to the left side. Could have been a double dribble there. 17 to go, and drive in the lane on the left baseline. Lucas Paoli knocks it in good, and Paoli has 12 points in the ball game. 47-43. The Maroons have the Lions on the rope.
Kern didn't get there quick enough that time.
So here we go. Linn-Mar has the basketball, working it around the perimeter. Mason Matson, top of the key against the man-to-man. Dribbles it over to the right side, kicks it back to David Kern, top of the key. Davis Kern, rather, dribbles it to the left wing.
There's a double team.
And 9 on the shot clock. They give it to Kern. Drives the baseline, and he hops and gets it to go. Boy, terrific move by Davis Kern on the left baseline. Did a little baby hop. They got away with it. Bounced it in good. Back to within 2. 47-45. Dowling Catholic on top. They have the basketball to our left. With the basketball is Noah Martins. Martins kicks it out. Top of the key. 3-ball. Coley on its way, no good. The rebound snagged out of the sky by 6'9". Davis Kern for the Linn-Mar Lions. 4:36 left to go in the basketball game. 47-45. Linn-Mar with a basketball. They trail. 3-ball on its way. It is good by Payson Neidert. And the place erupts here at Linn-Mar High School. 48-47. They regain the lead over the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Maroons have it left side. 3-ball on its way. Noah Martins won't go. Rebounds come down to Peyton Neidert for the Linn-Mar Lions. Up ahead to Eric Wright. You're going to get a timeout here. Timeout on the court. The Linn-Mar Lions on a run. 50-47. 4:06 left to go in the basketball game. We'll take a quick 1-minute break. You're listening to Boys Class 4A Sub-State Basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Following is a Lumen Media news brief from the Diocese of Sioux City. Now that Bishop Nicholas's resignation has been accepted, what changes are occurring in the diocese, and will the average parishioner notice? Is Bishop Nicholas still in charge? Learn more about the results of a bishop-elect being named by following our news at lumenmedia.org or on our social media platforms. Be sure to subscribe to our weekly Lumen Notes e-newsletter and listen to our Illuminating Catholics podcast.
Brightside Aesthetics by Ducharme Dermatology provides advanced and medical aesthetics, body contouring, wellness, and spa services. Learn more at brightsideiowa.com. Thank you, Brightside Aesthetics, for your support of Iowa Catholic Radio.
Mercy One is proud to support Iowa Catholic Radio. Mercy One has convenient locations right in your neighborhood. From unexpected illnesses to regular checkups, Mercy One is here for you. Schedule online at mercyone.org.
All right. A rowdy, ruckus, rock'em sock'em, high energy, high scoring, terrific high school basketball game, Class 4A. Sub-state final, Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium, Dowling Catholic Maroons versus Linn-Mar Lions. 4:01 left to go in this basketball game. Lions have a 50 to 47 lead. Dowling Catholic with the basketball. Noah Martin, top of the key, gets it to the left side to Coppola. Coppola with 20 on the shot clock, spins in the lane, bounce pass, right side, shot goes up, and it is no good, and it traveled. Alfred Coley took the bounce pass in the paint for the Dowling Catholic Maroons and was called for traveling with the basketball.
Yeah, Alfred's a sophomore. He's a good-looking sophomore. He's coming out of the game right now. Good-looking sophomore. He came in and
Quincy Moore
gave him some good minutes.
Yep, and he'll be back in there as well. Here we go. 3:42 left to go in the basketball game. 50-47, Linn-Mar on top. They have it. They shoot the bucket to our right. Top of the key with it is Tyler Hilton. Hilton gets it to Kern. Kern has 28 points in the ball game. Goes way up to the top of the key, right in front of us, behind the arc. Dowling, the Lions rather, just playing keep away, running the shot clock down to 10. Kern has it. Left elbow, drives in the paint. Fadeaway jumper on its way. No good. Rebound. Comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. No! Taken away by Tyler Hilton. Took it away from Quincy Moore. Puts it up and in underneath 52-47. Linn-Mar extends their lead here.
That was a tough rebound. You got to give that kid credit. He outfought two Dowling guys to the ball, got the lay-in.
Here we go. Top of the key. Dowling Catholic moves it to the left side. 3-ball. Paoli on its way. No good. Rebound. Comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. With it, top of the key, Coppola. Coppola gets it to the left wing to Noah Martins. Behind the arc now in the corner. Lucas Paola fakes left, goes right, stops. Fadeaway jumper, baseline. Short, won't go. And the rebound comes down to the Linn-Mar Lions.
Our layups have turned into three-pointers.
Yep.
In the second half. And I know what Linn-Mar is doing on defense. They're matching up, and they're taking away the drives. But that's what has been the difference here is layups have suddenly becoming three-pointers.
A feed down low to Davis Kern. Davis Kern, top of the key for Linn-Mar. They lead 52-47. 2:13 left to go. 3-ball on its way. Good. Mason Matson. And the Linn-Mar Lions have their biggest lead of the ballgame, 55-47.
Yeah, we just ran out of a little bit of offense here. We got to get one here.
Yep, Dowling Catholic with a basketball right side, and that is Paoli takes it to the rack.
There's a foul.
And a foul as he goes up strong. Bucket did not go, and that'll be shooting two for Lucas Paoli. Lucas Paoli on the season, a 61.9% free throw shooter. Need him here with 1:53 left to play in the basketball game. The Lions on top, 55-47.
Team fouls are not an issue
for either squad.
I don't know if that's exactly correct or not, but we're going to the line.
Paoli bends his knees, eyes it, flies it, cans it. Big free throw for Paoli. He's got his 13th point of the ball game. He'll get another. Dowling in their maroon tops, maroon bottoms, white numbers, black trim. Linn-Mar in their white tops, white bottoms. Red letters, red numbers. Free throw is up. Karen's off the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes down to the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And they work it around the perimeter with it. And taking it to the rack is Coppola. And it doesn't go down. And a bad foul on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Boy, I tell you what, Coppola had a clean lane to the basket. Just couldn't get it to go down. That would have made it a 5-point ball game. As Linn-Mar Lions will play it out right in front of us here as Joe Stacy alongside Bill Hank Henkinius bring it to you from the scorer's bench. Linn-Mar gets it in to Davis Kern. Kern and the Linn-Mar Lions shoot the bucket to our right. Driving the lane is Matson. Matson kicks it out. They're just playing keep away now here, kids. And a foul going to be called on the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Why not? You got them to give.
Yeah, we got, if that board is correct, that's just a Dowling Maroons third foul of the half. So we got a ways to go. There's only a minute 26 We've got to foul a couple more times. We've got to send them to the line. We've got to hope they miss.
7 seniors for this Dowling. Oh, that should have been a foul on the Linn-Mar Lions. Great defense being played by Quincy Moore right in front of us. Davis Kern got the inlet pass, tried to lower his shoulder, lost the basketball, and Quincy Moore standing his ground right there. 7 seniors on this squad for the Linn-Mar Lions. This Dowling Catholic Maroon, a gutsy performance here tonight.
Yes, it is. 7 points. You got a minute 23. If we could hit a 3, get to the line here, this thing's not over. There's a 3 ball.
To Keyless. Keyless, a long 3. Off the heel of the rim, won't go, and it's going to be fouled by Noah Martin's rebound. Comes down to Eric Wright. And
4th team foul.
Yep. You got him to give. And
yep. You know, our officials tonight are Dave Cusick, Kevin Ferris, and Dan Grau.
Doing a great job.
They've really done a beautiful job tonight. There hasn't been any complaining, really, by any side. Coaches have been great.
Perfect time to mention Mark Amadeo was awarded the Sportsmanship Award trophy yesterday at the Girls State Tournament.
That's awesome.
Mark Amadeo has been doing this since our good Lord Christ was a corporal, it seems like. 43 years.
I'm glad all his family members could come out and vote for him.
Yeah. He'd love that. I hope he's listening.
I hope he is. I hope he's listening.
Free throw is up and in by Eric Wright for Linn-Mar. 56-48. They're pulling away here with 1:11 left to play. Stick around for our postgame show. We'll have Coach on with us.
You know, we had 33 points. We had 33 points at the half, and we're sitting at 48.
Second free throw's up and in. Good. 57-48. 1 minute, 8 seconds left to play in the ball game. Nathan Jenkins has it behind the arc, top of the key now to Paoli. Paoli drives the lane, and that is swatted away. That should have been goaltending, and it wasn't. Coach wants goaltending on that. The ball was swatted away, and the ball, I don't know. I thought it was goaltending.
It was close.
The ball might have been going up, but a terrific defensive play. And, boy, that was Neidert, the 6'7".
No, that was Kern.
Kern, I'm sorry.
That was Kern that got that. He's got 28 points, and I know we'll probably talk to Coach after the game, but a big difference.
Quincy Moore just sat down for Dowling Catholic, quite possibly his last minutes as a high school basketball player. Free throw is up and in by the big fella, Davis Kern. He's got 29 points in the ball game. 58-48. Linn-Mar on top. What a ball game here.
It was a good game. I mean, we've got 54 seconds left. Kern is going for number 30, and he got 29. He's got half of their points.
Dowling with the rebound. Capola has it, and they get it to Nathan Jenkins, top of the key. Ball is tipped and blocked.
Kern with the block.
With the loose ball is Tyler Hilton. So Dowling Catholic fouls again, and that will send the Linn-Mar Lions to the charity stripe. 46 seconds left to play, and it looks like they'll be punching their ticket to the boys 2025 state basketball tournament. Congratulations.
Yeah, they got a nice team. And
to Christopher Robertson, Marcus Colbert, Scott Nelson, Jordan Printy. Unless a miracle happens here, and you've seen it before. So here we go. Tyler Hilton for Linn-Mar. Eyes it, slides it from the line, got it to go. Their biggest lead in the ball game, 59-48, 46 seconds left to play. And a full house here. Terrific atmosphere for a high school basketball game.
Yeah, I hate to repeat myself, but I think the big difference, Coach Robertson, like I said at halftime, I said he's no dummy. He's going to make some adjustments. And they went to the matchup zone, and they kept the big guy under the basket, and they matched up outside, and when Dowling would try to drive, there was somebody there in the second half. And like I said, they got 15 points here in the second half, 33 in the first half, and so many layups in the first half. They aren't there in the second half. We've missed some threes, obviously, here trying to catch up, and that's a product, obviously, of Coach Robertson changing his defense up a little bit at the half, making it tougher for our guards to drive, forcing them outside, and then the big guy, he went to work. He went to work tonight. 29 points. I know he's got 3 or 4 block shots. He's tough. He's tough.
Yeah, he is.
And
And they
definitely going to be one of the better players down in Des Moines.
What a great experience for these young juniors and sophomores for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. The seniors, Quincy Moore, Tommy Hurley, Lucas Paoli, Christian Basili, Gavin Jones. They don't get a lot of playing time, but they're seniors nonetheless. Here we go. 60-48, 39 seconds left to go. 3-ball on its way. In and out, no good.
Darn, that was in and out.
And the Linn-Mar Lions get the rebound, and traveling with a basketball is Payson Neidert. So the Dowling Catholic Maroons will get the basketball underneath their own bucket with 31 seconds left to play in the basketball game. 60-48, they trail now into the ball game. Will be Leo Pagona. Pagona, the 6-foot, 180-pound junior, will get some playing time here. Trying to get him in anyway. Dowling gets it in. Three-point side. Noah Martin takes it to the rack and gets it to go. A little reverse layup from the left side to the right side, and is fouled. So Dowling back to within 10 with 26 seconds left to play in the ball game. And 15 points in the ball game for Noah Martin. He'll get the reward at the charity stripe. Eyes it, bends his knees, flies it, hits the rim, won't go. Linn-Mar comes up with it, and I don't know if this is where you concede. With 22 seconds left to go in the ball game, we'll see what Linn-Mar does. Underneath, a turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound is up and in by Tyler Hilton. Put it up first, then couldn't get it. Got it to go. 62-51, 62-50, and looks like that's going to do it, as the Dowling Catholic Maroons will let it run out. 3-ball shot on its way. The Dowling Catholic Maroons end their season at 15-8. The 15-game win streak continues for the Linn-Mar Lions. They improved to 21-2 and punched their ticket to the boys Class 4A state basketball tournament. Congratulations to Christopher Robertson, Marcus Colbert, Scott Nelson, and Jordan Prenti. And boy, what just before we take a break, hear from our sponsors and hear from Justin Einerson. Terrific job out of Coach Einerson, James Dehaas, Zachary Nicholson, Kevin O'Hare, working with a group of kids that lost 12 seniors last year, had to figure out how to get chemistry. They have gotten better each and every game, and what a terrific learning experience. They had Linn-Mar on the rope tonight, and they know it.
Yeah, they tale of two halves. I mean, Dowling was up by 8 at the half, and they lost by 12. Just a tale of two halves, and again, you got to give Coach Robertson credit. He knew what was going on in the first half. Dowling was driving the ball to the bucket. We gave you the stat. Charlie Crane had 2 points. The Dowling guards had the rest. And in the second half, the flip, what do you say? The script was flipped.
Right.
And Dowling,
the court.
Linn-Mar storming the court. Those administrators love this. Those administrators love this. And they're getting a ladder out, so I imagine the net's going to be cut down. At least they got a ladder.
Yeah.
They won't be putting it on somebody's shoulders. But, that was, again, what I was saying is that seemed to be the difference in the game, second half. Be interested to see what Coach thought about that. One last point I'd like to make, maybe before we take a break or get Coach here.
Oh, we'll get you on again.
I was in a game like this one year with a bunch of juniors, and, after the game, it's devastating because you want to go to state. But my message to those juniors that night in the locker room after they lost was, listen, you got one more year, and you got another chance, and let's make the most of it. And I think that should be the message for Dowling's Catholic Maroons tonight with Coach Einerson. They got juniors, plus they got the sophomore, who I think is going to be, a good player, Coley, in the future. He's got good feet, moves well. So I think Dowling, hate to say it, but they're a year away.
Yeah.
And, next year, boy, they played well the first half. You got to give Dowling a lot of credit. They played hard. Linn-Mar just kind of caught up with them in the second half.
Good to see you. As the Linn-Mar Lions get it done 62-50 tonight, as they will punch their ticket to the boys' 2025 state basketball tournament. We're going to take a break, send it back to Vinny Cataldo, And we're going to hear from our sponsors. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back, and hopefully catch up with Justin Einerson, the head coach for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Ashford Vision Clinic brings it to us. Blessman International, Bows and the Florist, Construction Professionals, Catholic Tuition Organization, Fast 9 to Clive, Mercy One, and Skeffington Formal Wear. You've been listening to Dowling Catholic Sub-State Basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
This is a Young Catholic Minute.
Hey man, don't impose your beliefs on me.
Whoa, hang on a second. If you really believe that people shouldn't impose their beliefs on others, then why are you imposing that belief on me? Like it or not, there are times when the right thing to do is imposing your belief on others. What if policemen didn't like imposing their belief that stealing was wrong on burglars? What if you told your dentist not to impose his belief that you needed a tooth pulled on you? There would be chaos. Sure, nobody likes to be told what to do, but sometimes we have to trust those who know better, like dentists and God. And if we don't understand something that God is trying to tell us, then instead of rejecting it immediately, we should search for the truth. If we do that instead of refusing to listen, we will discover God's plan for us, even if it's hard to understand at first. For more Young Catholic Minutes, go to youtube.com/youngcatholic.
Now that the on-air portion of the spring fundraiser has ended, we want to thank you for your tremendous response to our appeal. Your support means Iowa Catholic Radio will continue to connect listeners to Christ as we seek to reclaim the culture. We're still short of our goal, and matching dollars are still available. Donate now at iowacatholicradio.com. And again, thank you for supporting Iowa Catholic Radio.
At Caldwell Parish Funeral Home and Crematory, Des Moines' only Catholic owned and operated funeral home, we understand the sacred traditions of the Catholic funeral rites. These traditions bring comfort, honor, and hope through faith in Jesus and the resurrection. Caldwell Parish, Des Moines' only Catholic owned and operated funeral home. CaldwellParish.com.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio comes from Westgate Dental, offering cosmetic, family, implant, and general dentistry. Located at 1073rd Street, Suite 1 in West Des Moines, just behind Dowling Catholic High School. Learn more at westgatedentalia.com.
All right, we are back at Linn-Mar High School Gymnasium, boys class 4A, bracket 4 sub-state final is in the books. The Linn-Mar Lions improved their record to 21-2 with a 62-50 win over the Dowling Catholic Maroons in a hard-fought class 4A sub-state battle. The Dowling Catholic Maroons end their season at 15-8. Courtside, Linn-Mar Marion High School, home of the Linn-Mar Lions. Joe Stacy in for Mark Amadeo, alongside Bill Hank Kankenius with all the play-by-play color commentary on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. A reminder, programming note, the Dowling Catholic Maroon girls still alive and on their way to a state championship. Mark Amadeo will have the call on that, I believe 11:15 Thursday morning. And gosh darn, I should know who they're playing. And we'll do some research on that. But, I put all my effort into this one, and we had a great time tonight. I want to thank Iowa Catholic Radio, and I tell you what, Denny Cataldo, you did a terrific job, and Matt Wilcom, thank you so very much for the opportunity to fill in for the legend Mark Amadeo and the Dowling Catholic Maroons. A recap with what you would say. Obviously, Davis Kern, who they had to stop tonight, were not able to do it.
Yeah, he had 29 points. Several blocked shots, bunch of rebounds. Very good foul shooter. I had him 6 from the line, and maybe 6 for 7 from the line. So he's had 29 out of 62. That's not a bad night's work. Mason Madsen for Linn-Mar came in with 9 points. Tyler Hilton, only junior in their starting lineup. He came in with 9. Payson Neidert, senior guard, and Eric Wright came in with 6 and 4, respectively. So there you go. Linn-Mar Lions with that senior-laden starting lineup. Got a nice effort from Max Robertson, a junior guard off the bench with 5 points. But their starting 5 for Linn-Mar is their bread and butter. And they're big, and they're talented. And when you got a superstar like they do in Kern, he can make up for a lot of things. He certainly did in the first half. When he carried them through the first half, with almost all their points. 17 out of 25 he had in the first half. And then you look in the second half, he scored 12. And quick doing math, 12 out of 37.
Had some blocks.
So, yeah, he got a lot of help in the second half. 12 points and out of 37, his teammates came up finally with 25. So, he's a great player. He's a big physical kid. Feel sorry for Charlie Crane. Charlie gave up about 25, 30, 40 pounds for this kid tonight.
Yeah.
And Charlie's got a year to go.
Yeah, he's going to put some weight on.
This kid was a senior, and Charlie's going to get better. But I know he was feeling kind of bad taken out of the ball game there at the end. But he's going to be okay. Big kid, put on some weight, got good hands and moves well. For the Dowling Catholic Maroons, we had 3 guys in double figures. Noah Martins, our junior guard, come up with 15 points tonight. Lucas Paoli came up with 13. He was our senior in the starting lineup tonight. And Nathan Jenkins came up with 11. So those 3 guys, they did a yeoman's work tonight. You got to give Linn-Mar credit. And, I hate, again, repeating myself, but, you could kind of see what was happening in the first half when Dowling was just driving the ball, and nobody there for Linn-Mar to stop them. Well, then all of a sudden, second half comes around. Robertson has been here for a while at Linn-Mar with some great teams. And, he knew at halftime what they had to do. And
he made the adjustment.
He did. He made the adjustment. He put in a matchup zone. You could just see that Linn-Mar players, as a Dowling player would cut through the lane, they wouldn't follow him. They'd pass them off to another player, and that allowed the big guys, 6'7", 6'7", 6'9", to stay a little closer to the basket. And once they stayed a little closer to the basket, that cut off a lot of the layups. And if we did get some layups, they were contested. You may have mentioned a couple times, gosh darn, I wish that layup would have gone. Well, some of those were pretty heavily contested when you get in there. In the first half, they weren't. And, we needed to knock down some threes when they changed their defense, and we just weren't able to do that. Couldn't get it done.
Hey, great job tonight. Thank you for the help. You did an absolute knockout job. Vinny Cataldo, thank you so very much. And, again, all of our sponsors, all of our listeners, Mark Amadeo, thank you very much for the opportunity to fill in for you. You're such a terrific human being. Love you to death, and congratulations on your sportsmanship award. Look forward to listening to you Thursday as the Dowling Catholic Maroon girls try to fight their way for a state championship, as I always do. And, a shameless plug for Dowling Catholic Maroons baseball and softball coming up this fall. I am the voice for Dowling Catholic Maroons baseball and softball. I look forward to that. And as the listeners know, I like to end every one of my broadcasts with a quick prayer, and I hope you join me. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord God, Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth and all that is seen and unseen, Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with me through the Holy Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for another day of life. Thank you for these young men out here battling tonight to give us such entertainment. Thank you so very much for these coaches and these parents that sacrifice so much of their time. And Mike Lorenz from Hawaii, Iowa, thank you so very much for, again, these coaches and the coaching staff, athletic director Tom Wilson. And, it goes without saying, we thank you, Lord Jesus, and we ask this, and we ask that you, especially with the seniors, that they take this as a life lesson, as sports are like life. You get out what you put in, and we hope that the seniors on both sides of the ledger here tonight go on to great things. In your name, Lord Jesus Christ, we pray these things. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Joining us real quick, Justin Einerson. Boy, I tell you what, Coach Einerson, way to battle. My goodness sakes alive. We had a brief conversation this morning about how this team, gathered together in the off season. You lost 12 seniors last year and really found a way to develop a chemistry. And you had the number one team in the state on the ropes here tonight.
Yeah, definitely not how you drew it up. You don't want to end up in this situation on the road here, especially with how they call games over here. It's just so different than how we do. But I thought we did battle. When they let us play, we were pretty good. So that was fun. We were the more physical team pretty much all night. And, for a while we were making shots too. I think the hard part was you get all these resets after whistle after whistle after whistle in the third quarter. And, I think Charlie played about 5 minutes versus their big playing 32. It's really hard to overcome all that stuff. But then when you come down to it, we had a mistake giving up a 3 in transition where we were worried about matching up instead of just, matching up with anybody. That put us down 1. I think we were up 2 at the time. And from there, we missed a lot of threes, missed some layups. So, at the end of the day, it's on us. We'd love to have this game at home next year. And, I hate it for the seniors that gave us so much. We had a lot of guys that didn't ever play that were able to give us the best scouting report every single night, and great energy on the bench and a lot of humor in the locker room. This group is going to be special to me because you can never tell if they're preparing to, play in a sub-state final or, go to gym class. They were always very loose, and then when they came out here, they were going to battle as hard as anybody. So special group, happy to be a part of it.
Well, that comes from the demeanor of the coach. I mean, you are, I've been involved in high school, college athletics, and been a broadcaster for since Christ was a corporal a long time, and it's always neat to see the different demeanors of coaches, and your demeanor certainly reflects that, and your team certainly has that demeanor about them. And terrific job with James Nahas, Zachary Nicholson, Kevin O'Hare, and only great things are in the future. And this group next year, as you said, a lot of experience. And last year you did your best to get some of these juniors or sophomores and juniors some playing experience so they could come into this year and have some playing experience. And next year, a lot of these guys, they're going to be true seniors.
Yeah, and I mean, there were a lot of lessons from tonight alone that I think we're gonna spend a lot of time on. So you hate it for the seniors, but big picture program-wise, you're like, man, I mean, there are 4 or 5 moments where we may have buckled, where we will not buckle next year. And you get some experience under us. I mean, this is the first time we've been booed all year. This is a great crowd, great atmosphere. Having to adjust to a game completely different than the one we're used to as far as officials is a good thing to have in your back pocket. Going into next season. So that's the kind of stuff that we need to be mentally and, physically prepared for.
Justin Einerson, thank you so very much. God bless you and your family. Good luck the rest of this school season. And my prayers go out to you and your family. Have a safe trip home, and we'll talk to you in the near future.
All right. Thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Head coach Justin Einerson on the air with us to end this ball game. That'll do it for this broadcast. Once again, Vinny Cataldo, thank you very much, my young brother. And thank you, everybody out there listening. Skeffington's Formal Wear, Mercy One, Fast Signs, and Clive. Thank Hank Hankinius for a terrific job tonight. The Catholic Tuition Organization, Construction Professionals, Bozen the Florist, Blessman International, and Ashworth Vision Clinic. If you're out there listening to my voice and you're out there driving around, be careful tonight. Be careful tomorrow. Winter weather coming in. Take care. God bless. The Dowling Catholic Maroons go down in defeat tonight in this boys class 4A sub-state final 62-50. The Linn-Mar Lions punch their ticket to the state tournament again tomorrow, Thursday morning. Listen in to the Iowa Catholic Radio Network for Dowling Catholic Girls State Tournament Basketball. Take care. God bless everybody.
Coverage of Dowling Catholic sports is underwritten by Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Mercy One, Blessman International, the Catholic Tuition Organization, Fast Signs in Clive, Skeffington's Formal Wear, and Bozen the Florist. Please support the businesses that underwrite Iowa Catholic Radio. The preceding has been a Dowling Catholic Sports presentation on Iowa Catholic Radio.